A former IRS commissioner says he's disturbed by the treatment of conservative and some religious groups.
My experience with the service was that everybody bent over backwards to be impartial and fair. There are plenty of inquiries you can make that are legitimate when you're reviewing these applications, but targeting only the conservative groups, really, it's outrageous.
Now Republican senators are pushing for a probe of IRS leaks of confidential taxpayer information. The National Organization for Marriage's donor information was leaked in the middle of the 2012 campaign. The confidential data was published on Human Rights Campaign, an LGBT group which some lawmakers say should not have happened.
If you are abiding by the law and raising money for a cause that you believe in, you ought not have to worry about whether the IRS, under any administration, is either going to make your life more difficult or easier. You ought to expect to be treated fairly.
All eyes will be on the treatment the outgoing acting commissioner Miller receives here on Capitol Hill tomorrow. The House Ways and Means Committee wants to question him and the inspector general who wrote the IRS report. Brett?
And just to be clear quickly, Mike, you know, when you hear someone's fired or forced resignation, you think that that's probably going to be effective immediately. But we're being told that Miller's going to be in office until next week, in his position until Dan Werfel takes over.
That's right. The sources we talked to say he expects to be there through next week. Werfel is expected to start middle of next week, and so there may be a little bit of overlap there. But bottom line, he did not leave his post immediately, Brett.